Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angel and here I'm doing my May TBR using my TBR prompt jar. This video gets done every single month. You guys know how this is. I have all these prompts in this jar. I pick them out. They have things relating to the author, color, genre, and then I use these to help me pick what books I'm going to read this month. A little wrap up on last month. I've not done all the books by TBR yet, and I am going to be putting back Not Another Love Song by Judy Soto on the TBR, which I'm very sad about because I really wanted to get to it. So I feel like if there's any way I can pick that book for this month, I will. I'll just kind of make it happen. I am reading still 3 of them, and I have 4 days of the month, but I truly feel like if I buckle down, I can finish them, if not like 1 day late. So I'm not coming back in the car, we're just gonna read them. Also, this lighting is weird, my voice is weird, I look weird. It is very early in the morning, and by very early, I mean like early for a Sunday, so the light isn't fully coming in here yet. I just like woke up, threw some curls in my hair, put some BB cream on, and came on camera. So I was filming this yesterday, and then I just had the migraine from actual hell all day long. It was so terrible. I literally thought it was a headache at first, like from not like eating or drinking enough water when I woke up, and then it just kept getting progressively worse and worse and worse. And then I'm like 7 started getting a little bit better, and then I was like lying in bed all day. I sat up to try to film a video, like an unboxing, so I went to do a bunch of TikToks yesterday, and by the end of filming a 1-minute video, it was like pounding. I was sweating. It was terrible. So yeah, we kind of took yesterday's write-off, and we're filming this today, and it's gonna get posted today. So if you're seeing this today, hey, from this morning. And just get right into this. You guys know I normally pick 8. We'll see how the length the books are. If they're long ones, we'll stick to 8. If they're short ones, we'll probably do 9 or 10, just for fun. Books I would love to get, Oathbringer. I want to keep going with my Stormlight Archive. I'd love to get Another Love Song. Actually, Wild Dark Choice, her Destiny Sidwell read, and she really enjoyed it, so that could be a fun one. Aquawar, I need to get going with this reread. I need to get going with it. It has to happen. Fool's Errand, I would like to keep going with that series as well. I feel like this is a good month now to start rereading Chestnut Springs. You guys can't see it over here, can you? Anyways, Flawless is over here. That'd be good to start reading this month. And then I'm not sure if I have this bottom one, to be honest. None of them really calling to me right now. Also, not in this cart, but is mainly TBR for this month. I forget what releases are coming out this month I'm really excited about. But new releases, obviously, I'll put here if there's some I'm excited about that are going to be read. And then also, I am going to start reading Zodiac Academy, which is very like uncharacteristic for what I thought I was going to be doing. For which I have a coworker who we talk books a lot at work, and she knows Throne Glass like my favorite series, and so then Zodiac Academy is her favorite series. So pretty much made a joke one day, and I was like, hey, listen, when you read Throne of Glass, I'll read Zodiac. And then sure enough, she's like, hey, I bought them, and I was reading them, and I was like, okay. So we're gonna start reading the first one. I think I just turned off it because I heard it was like a bully romance, and that it was like written like Wattpad. And I feel like at this point I'm reading like so many like super well written beautiful fantasies and epic fantasies that like I didn't think that would really appeal to me. However, I've heard they got better as they go along. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of drama, so I was like, you know what, sure. So I think I'm gonna read them. Honestly, it's kind of like a 24-hour reading format, which I think would be super fun. Like if I start reading it and then just try to binge as much series as I can in 24 hours to get myself fully immersed in it. But we'll see what ends up happening with that. But that's the plan for this month, reading those. Or starting to read those. It's a long series. Oh, friends, we're at the point where I can't really wear my Oodie to film anymore. I'm already feeling hot. I haven't even taken a single thing yet. Anyways, prompt 1 is a thriller or mystery. Okay, that's interesting because I don't think I really have many on this cart right now, to be honest. Ace of Spades, I think is. That one could be really fun. But I think this one might be thriller or mystery. I could be wrong with that though. It doesn't really say if it's thriller, but like it literally says a novel of breathtaking twists. I don't know if I pick this one. I think I am going to do Ace of Spades just because that book really intrigued me when I first heard about it. Pretty much seems like Pretty Little Liars, but if it was like set in a school setting fully and like a bit better. You know? Yeah, pretty much there's this person named Ace starts sending them anonymous text messages revealing secrets with the 2 main characters that turn their life upside down and threaten every aspect of their carefully planned futures. So I'm going to go with Ace of Spades, I think. Okay, pick 2. It's been a while since I got a thriller mystery, I think. Pick 2 is a book with a female protagonist, if you can read that. So pretty straightforward. Almost any of these books, to be honest. I think I am going to go ahead and do Aquawar. Just because I recently did a video where I recounted my goals for this year and looked at kind of where I was. And a goal of mine is to finish my SJM reread this year, and I am severely behind because I was supposed to read this book like in January, and it's on my cart now. So I'm going to get a read on at least doing 1, if not 2 of these books every single month. So we're going to go with Aquawar to get that ball rolling. So I'm actually I might go more than 8, but I think I will stick to 8 this month because like let's be real, if I'm going to be rereading these other series, I'm going to keep going with those. And if I'm doing Zodiac Academy and potentially new releases, I think we should just probably keep it at 8. That's responsible, right? Pick 3 is giving an author a second chance. Now, which ones I not really enjoy? This one's tricky. You know what? I can do Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan, just because, here's how I'm gonna put it here, the Annabelle Monaghan book. Honestly, that one I didn't really like. I give it a 3-star. Not that it wasn't bad, but it just, for me, I didn't really like the pacing of it. And the whole point is like it's a second chance romance, but she still has a fiance. Even if he's a bad person, the fact that like you break up with him in the last like 20 pages and then you go to the other guy, to me that just didn't like really sit right with me, to be honest. So we're gonna read this one, take another chance. Also, Magically Let's Have Book Outlet, and it was supposed to come as a paperback, and it came as a hardcover, which definitely throws off my whole vibe of only paperbacks. But we're gonna do with Nora Goes Off Script and give Annabelle Monaghan another chance, because I do know there's one like summer romance, I think, that Jessica Sidwell loves and raves about. And then also she has a new book coming out, I think in the next couple months, over summer. So it'll be a good chance to see if I actually do enjoy her work, if I'm gonna keep going or try to quit it here. I should put more romances on, because face it, it's May. I'm in the romance mood, but also I'm going on vacation in June. If I want to save a lot of romances for that, because like when I'm on the beach, I'm reading romance typically. A book I bought because of the cover for number 4. Let's see. Honestly, this could work for Penitence, because that was a book I picked because of the cover. Same with Wild Dark Shore. Yeah, I don't think either one I bought because of the cover. This one kind of seems like a little shorty as well. I think it's gonna be a fun one to pick. This one I definitely think actually is a thriller mystery now that I'm looking at it. It's a suspenseful, addictive page turner filled with literary insight that compels readers to consider whether the worst thing we've ever done is all that defines us. A shocking murder occurs. You know what? I think I might do this. This was just over 300 pages, a nice quick read as well. And honestly, this cover, remember I saw it on Book of the Month when it was available, and I was just like, that is stunning, and I want that on my shelves. So that's the main reason I got it, to be honest. So it's gonna be book 4. I'm not telling you, this is not the TBR I was like picturing when I looked at the shelf for some reason. Like it's really, besides Act 4, like everything else is a surprise. Like I really don't think I was like wanting to put on this TBR, but I'm so excited for. Pick number 5. Genre I typically avoid. Honestly, I'm not sure I really have any that fit that right now, besides thriller mystery, but that one we already chose. Yeah, there's really no genres I typically avoid, to be honest. I'll pretty much read anything, so I don't know why I put that one in there. I might just pick another one for that, to be honest, because I'm not sure I'm gonna find anything that like, truly fits the prompt, you know? It could just be like me stretching it, making it work, but I don't think it's actually going to work. So I'm just gonna pick a different one for pick number 5. The real pick number 5 is an indie author or indie published. Now, I'm not sure if any of these on my actual cart, but I guess, clearly he's for Zodiac Academy. I could, but I know Zodiac Academy is being re-released now, but it was originally indie published. So I could use this for Zodiac Academy. Or there is a book I've been wanting to dip my toes into, because I don't really read a lot of like dark romance, see a lot of that. However, there's one series that's really been calling to me. It's by like Melissa Roderick, something along those lines. It's like the Lady Darkness series or Lady of Darkness, and then the Legacy series. So, I mean, raves about those books. I really want to dive into them, but I'm going to put for Zodiac Academy. I don't think that's cheating, because it was originally indie published. And some of the books still are, because they're not all fully out yet. And it's on KU, so I was planning to read it anyways. Might as well go on here. So I'm going to do Zodiac Academy. If you think that's cheating, I'm so sorry, because I guess the first book now clearly is actually traditionally published. But it was originally indie. So let's face it, I'll probably end up reading an Alison Spica book sometime this month anyways. And Alison Spica is a author who is indie published, who I love, who I've read like 3 of her romance books now. So if you guys think that's cheating, I'll pick up one of those instead. But I want to do that one. Pick 6. A book with red on the cover. Okay. The problem is, we're getting to the territory where I need to start picking these 2. It is not happening yet. So, is there any red on this lid? There's no red. Like, that maroon, I could stretch and say it's red, but it's not. That's unfortunate. That's pink. Foxglove I'd say is more pink than red, but it could be. Pretty much I have The Bone Season. Apprentice to the Nun actually could be a really fun one, to be honest. Or The Atlas Complex. See, if I was a responsible individual, I'd pick this one, because it finished off a series that I've had just outstaying now for literally like a year and a half. And it's on my 25 to read in 2025. So I was responsible. I picked this. However, I think it's gonna be more fun. I actually really want to read this one. First, the first book I read and I actually really enjoyed it. I think I gave it like a 4-star, I'm pretty sure. And I know the third book's coming out shortly, so I think it'd be fun to kind of read this one in preparation and then just have that one under my belts. I feel like this one I'm going to really be in the mood for, because it's been so long. I just feel like that's not the time right now. I think it's gonna be more up my alley. So we're gonna go with this guy. Friends, now here's the thing. If I don't pick Fool's Errand and Oathbringer right now, that means I have to read them anyways during this month. Because I said, when I was my big series goals are to finish SJM, the reread, finish Cosmere, and finish Realm of the Elderlings. All those. I'm pretty found out for these two, I'm on the pace of like 1 book a month will get me there. Sarah Math have to read like 1 to 2 months to get me there. So pretty much I have to pick these, or I have to read them anyways this month. So I have 2 picks left. Let's hope I get those 2 and I can make them work. But if we can't, we should be reading a lot of books this month. But that's fine. I think I've averaged like 15 books a month this year so far. But those are thickies. Book I haven't read before. Incredible. Incredible. Book I've read before. I think I just meant by this because I have been trying to do more rereads this year. So I think I just meant like, yo, this can't be a reread. That's all I meant by this. That was like, that's pretty lame prompt. But however, it works great because I think I'm going to pick Oathbringer. I have not read this book before. So I'll use it. It counts. Oh my god, this book's like 1,200 pages. I thought Words of Radiance was 1,200 pages. Words of Radiance like just shy of 1,100. This was truly 1,200 pages. So we're in it. It's happening. How I read Stormlight is I do the physical copies, but I tend to not actually read the big, like the books. It's so large. So I have ebooks of all of them that I got when he had like a $2.99 sale before the 5th book came out. And then typically I use my Audible credit every month for those because those books are like 50+ hours. So it's most bang for my buck, and it does just like, it's good on multiple formats. Yeah, so we pick number 8. Listen, can we pick Fool's Errand? We'll see. I'm not free anyways. So, orange on the cover. I don't think that she has orange on the cover, but you never know. We can just double check. No. It's blue and gold, but that's okay. Well, I guess I'm just reading that book anyways. Okay, ones I'm seeing right away. Make sure none here really work. Okay. So I think these 2, obviously right away, both have orange on them. So I think I am going to put Wild Dark Shore on. So all it says, Sawdust did well read it and she did really enjoy it. This is another one that's pretty short. It's just over 300 pages. So I give like 3 books that are sub 300. That way when I'm dealing with some of these bigger, thicker books, ACOWAR, Oathbringer, and I have to read Fool's Errand anyways, it's gonna be nice to have some like short books I can like read in a sitting, you know, palette cleansers, if you will. Okay, so for a quick recap, for an indie published author or book, I did choose Zodiac Academy. We're gonna do book 1. For a mystery or thriller, we chose Ace of Spades. For a book with a female protagonist, we chose ACOWAR. For a book with red on the cover, we chose Apprentice to the Villain. For giving an author a second chance, we chose Nora Goes Off Script. For a book I bought because of the cover, we chose Penitence. For a book I haven't read before, we chose Oathbringer by Brandon Sanderson. And for a book with orange on the cover, we chose Wild Dark Shore because of the writing. Yeah, friends, that is my May TBR. I am pretty excited about it. There is some books I definitely was not expecting to have on here, but I would say we are getting to those. That's a lot of fun. I feel like I have a good mix of genres. A lot more mystery thriller than I typically have. I've been having TBRs like none. And I think I have like 3 on here, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please do like, comment, subscribe. I hope the channel out so much. Is there any videos you guys want to see with these books? Please let me know down below. I'm definitely thinking 24-hour readathon, probably like a number generator, chooses pages I read, and I'm not sure what else. With how many genres I have here, I could do like one of those ones where like genre wheel chooses what genre I read. I can actually go through it that way. It would be kind of fun. I also be getting back to posting on TikTok this week. I'm putting it into the universe. I'm going to do it. So you guys will see me on there at Angel's Book Corner, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.